May the peace of the Lord be with you all. Today's Gospel Reflection, September 22nd, 2025 Monday.
The wicked say, "Let us beset the just one, because he is obnoxious to us. He sets himself against our doings, reproaches us for transgressions of the law, and charges us with violations of our training. Let us see whether his words be true. Let us find out what will happen to him. For if the just one be the Son of God, God will defend him and deliver him from the hand of his foes. With revilement and torture, let us put the just one to the test, that we may have proof of his gentleness and try his patience. Let us condemn him to a shameful death, for according to his own words, God will take care of him." Responsorial Psalm. The Lord upholds my life. O God, by your name save me, and by your might defend my cause. O God, hear my prayer. Hearken to the words of my mouth. The Lord upholds my life. For the haughty men have risen up against me. The ruthless seek my life. They set not God before their eyes. The Lord upholds my life. Behold, God is my helper. The Lord sustains my life. Freely will I offer you sacrifice. I will praise your name, O Lord, for its goodness. The Lord upholds my life. Beloved, where jealousy and selfish ambition exist, there is disorder and every foul practice. But the wisdom from above is first of all pure, then peaceable, gentle, compliant, full of mercy and good fruits, without inconstancy or insincerity. And the fruit of righteousness is sown in peace, for those who cultivate peace. Where do the wars, and where do the conflicts among you come from? Is it not from your passions that make war within your members? You covet but do not possess. You kill and envy, but you cannot obtain. You fight and wage war. You do not possess because you do not ask. You ask but do not receive, because you ask wrongly, to spend it on your passions.
The Holy Gospel according to Mark. Jesus and his disciples left from there and began a journey through Galilee, but he did not wish anyone to know about it. He was teaching his disciples and telling them, "The Son of Man is to be handed over to men, and they will kill him, and 3 days after his death the Son of Man will rise." That they did not understand the saying, and they were afraid to question him. They came to Capernaum and, once inside the house, he began to ask them, "What were you arguing about on the way?" But they remained silent. They had been discussing among themselves on the way who was the greatest. Then he sat down, called the 12, and said to them, "If anyone wishes to be first, he shall be the last of all and the servant of all." Taking a child, he placed it in their midst, and putting his arms around it, he said to them, "Whoever receives one child such as this in my name, receives me, and whoever receives me, receives not me but the one who sent me." Reflection. In this Gospel reading, Jesus teaches a powerful lesson on humility, service, and the true meaning of greatness in God's kingdom. As he and his disciples travel through Galilee, Jesus takes a moment to privately teach them about his impending death and resurrection. However, the disciples do not fully understand his words and are afraid to ask for clarification. Instead, as they continue their journey, they fall into an argument about who among them is the greatest. When Jesus asks what they were arguing about, the disciples remain silent, likely feeling embarrassed. Jesus knows their hearts and uses this moment to teach them about true greatness. He says, "If anyone wants to be first, he must be the very last, and the servant of all." To further illustrate his point, Jesus takes a child and places him in their midst, saying, "Whoever welcomes one of these little children in my name welcomes me, and whoever welcomes me does not welcome me, but the one who sent me." This passage challenges our worldly understanding of success and greatness. In society, greatness is often associated with power, status, and recognition. But Jesus flips this perspective on its head. In the kingdom of God, greatness is found not in self-promotion or seeking personal glory but in humility and service. The path to true greatness is found by serving others, especially those who are often overlooked or considered insignificant. Like a child, by using a child as an example, Jesus points out that greatness in God's eyes involves caring for those who cannot repay us, those who are vulnerable and dependent. A child, in Jesus' time, had little social standing or power. Yet, by welcoming and caring for such a person, we are welcoming Christ Himself. This message is inspiring because it reminds us that God's values are different from the world's. We are called to serve with humility, to place others' needs above our own, and to seek greatness not through pride but through love and compassion. True leadership in the kingdom of God is servant leadership. Just as Christ came not to be served but to serve, we too are invited to live lives marked by humility, selflessness, and service to others. When we live this way, we reflect the heart of Jesus and bring His kingdom to earth.